Good evening. Welcome to another exciting edition of So Into Bourbon. I'm Glenn. This is Charlie. Charlie, why don't you tell them what this velvety black bottle on the bar is tonight?
Tonight, we're excited to offer a new bottle from Old Louisville Whiskey Company. This is a single barrel double oaked.
All right, so Old Louisville Whiskey Company, this is kind of close to our hearts. We love this.
It absolutely is.
Yeah. We love Amin, the owner, the proprietor. He's such a great guy, always so generous with everything that he has. And why don't you just kind of give them details on this bottle?
So the bottle before you is a 7-year, 7 months. It has been aging in a secondary barrel for 7 additional months. It is an MGP product with a 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. Oh, by the way, it's a single barrel that we pumped out of the barrel and bottled ourselves at Old Louisville Whiskey Company.
Absolutely. We were there just a couple weeks ago. And
who are we with, Glenn?
We were with Mr. TJ Gamble, otherwise known as Bruzel.
There
he was doing his live stream from there. And we got to join, and Amin was so hospitable, as he always is, hosting several people and just being very, very generous.
His usual self. And
Absolutely.
We will link our original Old Louisville Whiskey episode to this, where we were there and Amin drank us through all of his wares. What an experience you can have. And it doesn't... So Old Louisville Whiskey is kind of unique because it is not the oak-lined driveways back to the 200-year-old distillery. It is literally a warehouse
in an industrial
part of Louisville where Amin has his barrels that he has sourced through brokers, and there is a variety of mash bills and finishes and ages and proofs, and it is just an experience to do a tasting in a relaxed, non-pretentious environment where you can just figure out, like, I like that, or I don't like that, or I want that. And he was like, you want that? We can pump it out of the bottle, out of the barrel,
you like
put
that?
it in a bottle.
Hey, here's a bottle, let's pull it out of the barrel.
Let's just talk about bottle game, right? So first of all, you get a velvet bag. There's the Old Louisville velvet bag.
Reminiscent of Pappy Van Winkle.
And the new bottle is, and we'll post detailed pictures, is embossed. It says Old Louisville Whiskey Company. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it has the OL right there. And he hand labels these, and he'll hand number them. That's what he did on this one.
Lets you put your initials on it, right?
124 proof. My initials are on there. Bottle 1 of 1. So to say it's special will be an understatement, and that's why we're drinking it. So
absolutely.
Very excited to kind of revisit this one. If you've been on a distillery tour or any sort of tasting and you kind of taste a bunch of stuff, when you go back to it, it's often different. So I'm very excited. This was definitely the hit of the live stream with Bruzel.
Yes, it was.
Everybody went crazy. I think he pumped out 7 or 8 bottles of this that people there wanted to get.
And everybody loves double oak, right?
And everyone loves, well,
most people.
When it drinks like a double oak.
Right.
So
look at that color.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead there, Daddy Long Arms.
That's dark. That's like a dark caramel color almost. Yeah.
Great color. Awesome. Puts a nice ring around the glass. Has good legs. 124 proof.
Looks very viscous.
It does look very viscous. And this is barrel proof. Obviously, we didn't cut this down.
You didn't add water?
We didn't add any water.
That smells so good. Now, there's a little ethanol on it, which
it's
you would expect for
124 proof, fresh pop. There's going to be a little ethanol.
Absolutely, but it's a nice ethanol.
One of the flavors and characters that I love on double oaked is that kind of vanilla, that sugary vanilla.
That's there.
Almost like a vanilla frosting.
A little bit of cola.
Yeah, and this checks a lot of boxes. And when you're nosing this, it almost kind of warns you, like, this is a serious.
Yeah, like, be careful.
This is
Yeah.
It's a serious bourbon. You got to be careful.
Which most of his bottles are.
Yeah, he has a 17-year hazmat barrel there, which also does not play around.
It's not dangerous at all.
It's not dangerous. Anyways, back to this beautiful double oak. Are we ready?
Yeah, now I'm really getting
The vanilla.
Some of the ethanol's worn off, and now you're really getting that vanilla.
Oh, I'm so excited to revisit this one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Old Louisville.
That is so good.
You want me to go first,
Yeah,
or you can?
you go
I'll go
first,
first. Mouthfeel. It just punches you in the mouth. It coats every part, your teeth. Like, it's like you can taste it in your teeth. Like, it's almost too rich, if there is such a thing. It is sweet and spicy and oaky.
It's very oaky.
And oh my gosh, it is a perfect balance of sweet, vanilla, sugar, and oak in perfect harmony. And but proofy enough to know that you're having a serious bourbon as well.
So, everything you said, and there's something else. There's a note in there that's kind of like exploding that I can't figure out what it is. It's almost like a fruity, I want to say, like a, gosh. Sometimes you say pop rocks, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's more like a feeling, like a sensation.
Yes,
I don't
100%.
get that pop rock sensation, but I almost get, there's some type of fruity candy or something that I've had in my childhood that's popping out of that over, like, it comes up through the vanillas and the caramels and the nice, soft, round, sweet notes, and I can't put my finger on it.
The interesting thing about this one, for me, and I know what you're saying, there is a
fruit.
Okay, I can maybe go with a little, like when you chew a juicy fruit and you get that blast of fruit flavor, and then it kind of goes real quick. Mm-hmm. The thing that gets me is how the rye spice gets in your gums. Is it getting your like whole mouth? Like,
yeah,
it's
roof of your mouth,
the front of your gums, under your tongue, a depth of flavor that is just so nice. It's exactly what you want from a single barrel proof, double oaked, high rye. That's what it has to do. Like, it's what it has to do.
Strong. There's a lot of oak on the finish.
It is, but it's not overpowering. It's not that like, it's not like that oak. In my wheelhouse, and I've said this in the channel before, my wheelhouse is typically 5 to 8. Mm-hmm. We get much older than 8. There are exceptions, mm-hmm. but we get much older than 8. You lose a lot of those delicate fruity flavors, and you're left with oak.
But it's smooth and silky.
Yes,
the mouthfeel. Now this is not a beginner's bourbon.
No,
this is not a bourbon that you want to, hey, introduce your friend to bourbon bottle. This is one that it's more for an advanced drinker, someone who's going to appreciate it.
You know what? I agree with what it is a serious bottle. Mm-hmm. I will say that.
So it's not your guy, I love Woodford Double Oak, which is a great bourbon.
This is not Woodford Double Oak.
This is not Woodford Double Oak.
This is not 1910. No. Old Forester 1910. No. This is not those like, oh, sweet vanilla bombs and just nice and nice. This is buckle up, Buttercup, because you're going on a ride. And
this is a serious bourbon drinker's bourbon.
It is. And let me tell you the best part about this. This bottle, which was pumped out of the barrel into that bottle, labeled and marked for me by Amin was $100 with a velvet bag.
Can't complain about that.
Where can you get that experience anywhere? And this makes me so happy because I tell you, it makes me happy and sad. I should have bought two, but this is one of the better bottles that I have had in the last couple of months.
Well, and the thing with that is, yes, you feel, oh, I should have bought two, but I have full confidence in Amin's ability to source great barrels and blend them. I mean, the guy's a freaking genius. He's an ex-engineer. I say ex, I guess you're never an ex-engineer.
Not an engineer.
The guy has so much knowledge. I think I saw a Vendome copper still in his
I didn't
warehouse.
Didn't
ask,
but it's
I
there.
Don't know what's. I don't know what the plans are.
There's some equipment in there,
Yeah.
But if you have the opportunity to, if you're coming to Louisville, Kentucky, or the area, check out, if you want an experience that you can't get, because let's just talk about the Bourbon Trail for what it is. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm into bourbon, I want to come and do the Bourbon Trail, and I want to hit the big boys, I want to go to Buffalo Trace, I want to go to Four Roses, I want to go to Heaven Hill. Those are like Disneyland, right?
Right.
You know, you pay your money, you go through the turnstile, you stay with the tour. We're going to stay behind the yellow line.
The same spiel every time.
We were started in this, that, and the other. If you really want to go and have an experience that involves actual whiskey,
face-to-face interaction with the proprietor,
and just enjoying what we love about bourbon, which is the whiskey itself, you have to check out Old Louisville. And I will die on this hill. It is an underrated experience, and you're missing out by not going.
100%. So I'm a member of many Facebook bourbon groups, and almost every day there's a post of, hey, I'm coming to Louisville in July. I'm going to this place, this place. Is there anywhere else that I need to check out? And I always, always, always say you need to go to Old Louisville Whiskey Co.
100%. And his distribution is picking up. He's in quite a few more states than he was. I know that he's signed up with some online retailers, so he's got some stuff out there. Now, Old Louisville is a premium whiskey company, so you're going to pay a premium price, but everything that we've had, and I have a couple back there, 100% worth
You
it.
talked about it in the last episode about how many $150 bottles you saw at Total Wine today, or Liquor Barn, whichever one it was.
Same difference.
Is it, is 100 or 150 a premium price anymore? Or is it
is that the norm?
Yeah,
well,
to get something like this.
And that's a great point. If I'm going to pay that much money, I want something that I have a skin in the game. I'm associating an experience with it, and I get, it sounds chintzy, but I get a bag with it, and I that barrel, I want that one, and you get to whiskey thief it out and pump it out into a bottle and watch him put the label on.
And honestly, all of that plays into the fact where you don't feel bad about spending $100, $150 on the bottle because you've had this great experience. Yes. And you feel like you've gotten something in return.
Yes, and you're supporting one guy. It's one company, one small business, instead of it just going to one giant conglomerate.
And which I feel like this is turning into, people are thinking, gosh, is he paying them? No.
He should.
This is just
this is just our experiences that we've had with Amin and Old Louisville Whiskey. And again, it's fun to have something that you have and you can have on your bar that none of your buddies can have. Yeah. And this is going to be enjoyed. And I don't think this bottle's going to hang around long. I really enjoy this one. So,
all right, Charlie, let's wrap this up. Don't forget to check out the merch store. In the comments, there's a link. On the page, there's a link.
Golf towels.
Subscribe, like, do all the things.
Do all the things.
Check out the socials, So in the Bourbon, Whiskey Realtor on TikTok. And most importantly, keep your wallets loose.
And your bungholes tight. Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Old Louisville Whiskey Company. Okay. 3, 2, oh wait. Let's get funky. Everybody get funky. Everybody.
I'm proud of it though.
I am too. I thought it was a great episode. for what I could sit through. I mean, the hosts were horrible, just terrible people. Why did I open this? This was a special bottle.
Why did you open it?
Because I want to drink it. I bought it for drinkings.
That's what it's for.
It's what we're here for, people.
What Amin makes it for.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, So in a Bourbon proudly presents our latest episode. 3, 2, 1, rock!